The studio is smelling of holiday goodness this morning as we have Courtney Johnson in the studio. Thank you for being here, Courtney.
Thank you. Thanks for having me back.
Yes, we're happy to have you here because today we are getting festive with some cooking and some easy cooking that really anybody can do, right?
Yes. Again, part of my mission is to make people feel possible and empowered. And so I want people to feel that, you know, even though life can be a little hectic, especially this time of year, they can come home and throw something together or have something easy to do in the morning. And you don't have to be an amazing cook to do it. And there's so many things you can do with it. So I'll get my gloves off here. So what I already have prepared, now this is a half portion of it. Just for the sake of TV and working with the air fryer, I made it smaller, but I wanted to make sure that the crew had something to have.
Of course.
You know, that's what's fun about having a mom and a Mrs. Claus vibe in the house.
Yes.
So what I have in here is, so this is croissant dough, and Becca's gonna help me finish this off. So what I have in here, now this is a ham, egg, and cheese version. So I have chickens, so we made some fresh eggs this morning. And on the bottom is ham, and I've recorded everything that we can put, I'll post that.
Okay.
And then I laid down the eggs and then sharp cheddar cheese and then braided it up, and voila, as they say.
Yes, and so yeah, you can do this with really anything. Like this is the savory, and we're going to do the sweets version.
Yes, that's what we're going to do,
Yeah.
just for that great holiday color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you lay this out here. We're going to get going on that. So she's going to show you how to do this. So this is 2 packs of biscuit dough. They do make this dough all in one sheet. You can buy it that way. I'm just kind of the frugal gourmet.
Right.
And so, so there's going to be a seam on it like she's opening.
Okay. There
And
we
then,
go.
yep, there's 2 seams, so almost like a spine. And we'll just
kind of roll it out.
Yep, open them up.
There we go.
And ordinarily this is just one whole thing. There are ways, and I'm going to try if I can get it done, or maybe stay tuned to my page and I will post variations where I'll give you a hand literally.
Thank you.
Where we can do different shapes. So we can do holiday wreaths, candy canes. There's all different things you can do with this croissant dough.
Excellent.
Yeah. So I mean, for me, some of the variations that you can even do with this, like if you have leftover shepherd's pie, you can put it inside here. Bacon, egg, and cheese, you don't have to do the ham. All kinds of breakfast combinations. And if you need to pick it up and move it closer. And then I have, I've always wanted this little tool. And I finally treated myself to it. I have a friend in Arizona who's a pampered chef lady.
Oh, okay.
And so this is my new handy dandy tool. So I'll actually get started here. So I'm just going to finish off these seams. And then what I have prepared over here, actually I'll reach over and grab this.
Go ahead.
So go ahead and you keep pinching and I'll explain what this is. So last night I made homemade ricotta. And this was a gallon of whole milk, and I did a half a container, a tall container of whipping cream in here. And I brought this to like almost a simmer where it's steaming and bubbling a little bit on top. And then I added about 6 tablespoons of lemon juice, and it causes it to curdle, and you can tell it's getting ready when you almost get like a clear yellowish on the top. That's the curds in the way, literally.
Okay.
And then I just, you know, strained it, and I believe I took pictures of that as well, so I can give people the recipe for that. But ricotta can be quite costly, and depending on what kind of milk you use, if you want to go ahead, depending on what kind of milk you use, you can kind of control your fat content. Now, obviously, if you the higher fat, it performs a little bit better, but you have a lot of control on that. And then I saved the leftover whey. I'm going to make homemade sauerkraut with that, and lacto-fermented vegetables are really good for us. And then I am also going to do add it to my protein shakes in the morning and make homemade dog food with it too. So nothing goes to waste.
Exactly.
And 1 gallon of milk and a little bit of cream does a lot of things. And then you have all this. So this is 2 cups of ricotta and then a half a cup of cream cheese. The cherries is going to make it sweet enough. Let's have you scoop right down the seam here about this far, about that wide.
Okay.
We're going to have you do that. And then I'm going to have you scoop that out, and then I have a present for you.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yes. I bought a new toy for my workshop. I guess we'll call that for this month.
Okay. Do
And
I need
I
to like,
created
press
this
it
for you.
down or anything, or is that good?
No, you can press it down with your new toy that I got you.
Oh, okay. Then I'll wait. All right.
Yeah, you can just throw that all down there and be aggressive. We can do it.
Excellent. Let's get it on there. We're getting there.
Actually, I'll give you this now, and then I'll help scoop out, and you can help paint that down.
Oh, okay.
So I have a new laser cutter in my little workshop, and I made you a spoon for Christmas.
Becca's magic spoon. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. You're welcome. I so appreciate you having me on here.
Yes.
And you know, it's a great opportunity. Like for me, you know, like I said, I don't know where this whole endeavor's going to take me, but you know, I definitely want to, you know, be out in the community and have some things coming up with the Mather Inn and different things, and I have something that's going to be up in the works for children up in Ishpeming.
Okay.
Everyone, so stay tuned for that too on my page.
Love that.
So we'll just get this out, and then you can start
can
kind
start
of
padding?
Yes, yeah, and in the UP we have a word. I don't know if you're familiar with it. Panking.
Painting. Okay.
It's what you do with snow or when your hair is too
Yeah.
big. You know, we used to, you know, you don't paint this kind of hair, but sometimes, you know, back in the day, we would paint her. Paint it down, paint this down. And then what I'm going to have you do, let's see, we'll get a little bit more over there. That's good enough. It'll taste good. That's what I say too. It doesn't need to be
Right.
perfect, people.
Exactly. As long as
Doesn't
it
need to be
tastes
perfect.
good.
We're not getting a grade on this. I wish I would have been graded on this stuff because I would have really probably gotten scholarship money because I was always good at cooking. Math is a whole other story. So now what I'll have you do is we can probably just, if you take those cherries and tip it and just pull it back, we probably will get enough. That should work in theory.
Let's see.
Is it coming out?
I don't know if I'm being.
No. Oh, we'll just be more aggressive here.
Yeah.
We'll just jump in there.
There we go.
There we go.
Get her done.
Go ahead there. Spread it around. Like the old cheer. Sometimes you got to be aggressive.
Yeah.
And I'll let you kind of evenly distribute that.
And just keep it on the cheese?
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
There we go. Oh yeah,
And-
that's some Christmas magic right there.
Yes, and because I forgot my knife, we're going to improvise. So then what I do is we are going to make some cuts in here.
Okay.
Hopefully this works. Yeah, that'll work. And these are going to be, I call them the ribs. And there's a lot of ways that you can do this. We'll maybe do it half and half. And you just put these cuts in here, normally with a normal knife, but forgot one thing. But there's one thing that moms are good at, and that's improvising. Between Red Green Show and MacGyver and being my dad's daughter, we make it happen. My dad has always got a doohickey or a gadget to get by. So then what we do is we pick this up, and you want to make sure that these kind of stay together. It's a little difficult.
Okay.
But you just bring it up, and I don't know if you know what a herringbone braid or it is, but you kind of just cross this over. So if you want to give that a try,
Yeah,
because
here,
this is
I'll put down my
interactive,
new
your magical spoon, yes.
All right. Oh yeah. So just
Yep,
like that?
yep.
Yeah. There we go. It
Great
doesn't-
job.
Like you said, it doesn't need to be perfect. And
Nope, nope. And the nice thing is it almost ends up when it puffs up, in theory, it kind of starts to look, there you go. It starts to look almost like a little bit of a candy cane kind of vibe.
Oh yeah. I
So
can
it's
see
very,
that.
very, you know, you can do some pretty things with it for this time of year. I believe I saw a company that has cherry pie filling without any artificial dyes.
Oh, okay.
Because that's important for a lot of people.
Right.
Red dyes can be very upsetting to a lot of people's health. It's not good, and it really gets, I think, children wound up sometimes.
Yeah.
Just open that up and just zhuzh it down.
Make it a little.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah.
Make it sparkly.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, a little bit more down there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's good. There we go.
While the dessert portion is in the air fryer, we're gonna try out the egg ham and cheese
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yes. All right.
Get some out for the guys for later.
Yes. All right, I'm gonna give this a try. Looks delicious, especially for breakfast.
It's just out of the oven.
That's perfect.
Yeah, they're really easy. And when I'm serving it to a group, like in a sort of brunchy setting,
Yeah.
I'll do these smaller pieces.
Okay.
Because then I'll have a couple different flavors. And if you're only ham and cheese, then you can go straight ham and cheese.
Right.
Otherwise, I'll do sun-dried tomato, feta, some frozen spinach that I'll cook up and squeeze out the water. Any vegetables that I might have left that pair well with that. You can even do like like an olive blend in there too, so it's almost like a Mediterranean one.
Right.
And then some herbs over the top, some oregano, and
And then you'll have your dessert. And
yeah,
you can have
this
every meal
is
with
great
this.
for Super Bowl as well.
Oh yeah. All right, so it's out of the oven now, and we're going to try it out. It looks beautiful. It looks golden. It looks crispy. It looks
Yes,
delicious.
I hope we're good here. That's what I'm gonna do. I love these little
Yeah.
spatulas. Let's see if I got it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
A little doughy. Well, we'll just fake.
Yes.
Oh, oh.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, let's see. It's probably a little hot.
Yeah, and the cheese is good.
Perfect.
Awesome. Well, thanks for
Okay,
having me.
Yes, thank you for being here. We
Yeah.
really appreciate it. And
Yeah.
we'll have all the details
Yes.
about all this online on myupnow.com. So for now, I'm going to start eating some more food, but we'll be right back after the break.